Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got some news that broke out of San Antonio, Texas last night around 8:30 p.m. in which a car pulled up to the hospital. Inside of the car was his own crime scene. 2 people were shot. There were children inside the car. Luckily, they were unhurt. And then a parent drive-by. And you'll never guess who's the one that did it. The grandfather of those kids. This grandfather, who's not named and not identified. There's no picture of this person because the crime just happened late last night. Followed, you know what? I am going to tell it. Take a look. This is what they have so far.
Live from KSAT 12. The Night Beat starts right now.
We start with some breaking news on the city's southwest side. 2 people were shot in what police are calling a custody dispute. According to SAPD, an argument happened at a home near Royston Avenue and Zarzamora around 8 this evening. A mother took her 2 kids away in the car with her boyfriend, and police say a family member followed them. And when that family member caught up to them, he allegedly began shooting at the car, hitting the mother and the boyfriend. That family member then drove off, and the victims drove themselves to Baptist Neighborhood Hospital in Zarzamora to get help. Both of those injuries non-life threatening, and the kids thankfully not harmed. Police have detained that family member suspected of firing the shots.
And we begin with some breaking news. Police were called to a shooting at the Baptist Neighborhood Hospital on I-35 South.
The call came out as a shooting in progress just after 8 tonight. We have a crew on the scene. Again, you're looking live now at the scene. Just moments ago, police told us this all started as a disturbance between a mother and a grandfather at a house off of Royston Avenue on the south side. Investigators say that disturbance escalated to the point where the mother took off in a car with her boyfriend and her 2 children who were in the back seat. As they drove off, police say the grandfather followed them in a different car and fired shots at them. The mother and her boyfriend were hit. The children were not hurt. The injured were taken to the hospital. The grandfather apparently went back to the home off of Royston where police were waiting and detained him. We're told the children are now in the care of other family members. This is a developing story. We'll keep you posted as soon as we learn more.
Guys, that's the news of what they have so far. They don't even have names. They just say that the grandfather, in a custody dispute going sideways, shot the daughter and the daughter's boyfriend while they were in the car driving with the children. Said it was about custody. So I don't know, most likely the grandfather had custody. They were supposed to turn the kids over. You don't know. But you got to be a certain type of person to make your own father try to shoot and kill you over the safety of your own kids. That make me think. Nobody knows what caused this. But I mean, stuff like this shouldn't even be happening, especially with family members, especially with a father and a daughter, and levels of respect and understanding one another. And that's the thing I think that's scary about this thing. Maybe it's the understanding, because, you know, parents are older. Even when you become a young adult, and they watch you and they watch your ways and actions rather than what you say, a lot of times you might think you're getting over, or you think you got your life in order, but they see something different that's not worthy of having the kids around you to see that either fail or just see that and they pick up bad habits themselves. Because you got to understand something. Human beings, when they're around each other, even if they don't like each other, there are little things that they pick up, because we're social beings, be it positive or negative, in the ways and actions, or just in certain things they say, or, you know, you can't help but pick up certain things when you're around people, especially if you like them or don't. But I mean, for the grandpop to be mad, chase them in the car over the kids, and then shoot them up, it could have been a myriad of a whole bunch of different things. One thing, when I first saw this, what I thought in my head was maybe when she came and she brought the boyfriend, it set the grandfather off. The boyfriend, you know, might have intervened and said his piece, started talking about something he don't know. And the grandfather was like, yo, you ain't even family, don't talk. That might have set it off. Or the chick might have brought the dude to try to intimidate the grandfather. Either way, you see what the outcome was. The man was so enraged over the children being taken that he followed them and blasted them up. Now, what he did was super wrong, because driving a car and chasing another car and shooting, you could have hit them kids. So, I mean, that was the wrong thing to do. But, you know, we live in days and times now where some people are beyond conflict resolution verbally. A lot of people will make it to where you almost have to put your hands on them or do something to them because they don't listen and they can't be consoled. They tell you this is the way it's going to happen, and that's it. You got to understand something. Whoever had those children is the leader. The children look up to him. They have no choice. If the grandfather, man, we don't even know. But listen, I just wanted to share this story with you guys real quick, because I mean, I think stuff like this happens a lot, but this is the far end of what can happen. But I mean, a lot of people go through stuff like this every day, and then they got to look at the children and then say, you know what, let me pull back from my argument or this conflict because I don't want the children to see. It's like nowadays, people just argue, cuss each other out, fight in front of children all the time like it's normal. I would not want a little girl to see me as a man talk crazy to a woman I'm with, beat her up or anything like that, because even if she gets older and she says, I don't want that for me, a lot of times young ladies find themselves in the same position of those that raised them and really didn't raise them. They just seen while being in a household, surviving past 18 and trying to live their own life. A lot of the stuff people do in their own selfishness and anger towards each other with young prying eyes watching does more harm than good. Whatever argument you're trying to win that day, whether arguing and saying some of the most vile stuff to each other or cussing somebody out just to make the other person shut up or fighting on them, you might feel good now, but the impact it had on those watching and struck in terror while y'all try to kill each other forever may change their lives, and in a negative way. Good thing these people survived. And it's messed up that the grandfather had to resort to that. Now he gonna go to jail, and what if he was good for the kids? I'm just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Sometimes it's good to just walk away. You can't look bad if you walk away from somebody, even if it's an argument. Sometimes it's better, especially with young prying eyes watching.